Hey everyone, this is Joachim, back again with another haul video, and this time it's gonna be the biggest it's been in a long time, and definitely bigger than last week's haul video, and that was a good warm-up, but this one has been taking 4 months to assemble and to get here, and that's because I pre-ordered my books from DCBS. Not sponsored or anything, it's just where I've chosen to pre-order my books. The way that I've done it is that they just stack on books month after month when they release. If you do not pre-order each and every month, they won't send you a package each and every month. And since it's been about 4 months since I bought something, it took about 4 months till them to send this to me, but that amounted in quite a few books that I'm going to show you today. I also tried to make a little, those slideshot videos of the unboxing. Might implement that in the end of the video, but right now I just want to show you guys what I got. Starting off actually with the one and only DC book for this haul, and that is Absolute Doomsday Clock by Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, and Brad Anderson. And yeah, it's pretty much, I would guess that the Absolute Watchman looks just like this. I haven't taken it out of a shrink wrapper yet, so this is as much as we're gonna see about it in this video. But as of this video, I am gonna start posting pictures of all of these books that I picked up on there, so please check out the Joachim Comic Center Instagram page if you want to see more in depth on these books. But yeah, Doomsday Clock is something that I pretty much had a sense that it would get an absolute as soon as it's finished, and the same thing with the Free Jokers, rightfully so. Free Jokers is on pre-order right now, and Doomsday Clock just arrived, so yeah, very happy because of the artwork, of course, within these books, and it's Jeff Johns, so yeah. Next book, and that is one that I'm currently reading as of this video, and it's the final volume of The Immortal Hulk by Al Ewing and Joe Bennett, and of course other creators as well, as we have quite a few different artists within this book, and I really enjoy it. Each one brings something to the table, and of course the gorgeous Alex Ross artwork on each and every cover. For I believe he stuck out for all the 50 issues and made a cover for each. And yeah, you can see here with a wraparound and everything. That was my bookmark, what went on the ground there. And yeah, so about to start reading this after this video, and yeah, very excited for it. And it's the second Hulk story that I've enjoyed reading, and I haven't read a lot. I've read Planet Hulk, World War Hulk, and Immortal Hulk, and the other one that I didn't find myself rereading is World War Hulk. Planet Hulk, great one. Immortal Hulk, we'll see if it can top Planet Hulk. So yeah, next book. And that next book is a manga book, and it's my favorite manga book, definitely. And that is Attack on Titan, Colossal Edition, Volume 7. And yeah, if you haven't checked out Attack on Titan, what are you doing? Check it out. If you don't want to read the manga, check out the anime series. I think you might even better off watching the anime series. And yeah, it's about to be concluded later this year. And here's finally the conclusion for a manga within this format. So it's the chunkiest of the formats, and oversized, of course. And manga books is one of my few exceptions when it comes to buying paperback formats, because most of the manga books are paperback formats. Berserk, Immortal Weapon, and all of those series, very special occasions that manga actually do get hardcover treatments. But we'll see, who knows. Kodansha Comics might want to do a hardcover of this. And now the next book is also, yet again, another series that is concluded within this volume. So that's the third book now. And that is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Necessary Evil Part 2. And yeah, this is finishing off the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, which started off great with Kyle Higgins on the first 3 volumes. Then volume 4, I do not know what happened, but I will reread it for the sake of finishing it off with the Necessary Evil, where it got up again, and we'll see how it finished off with part 2. I had my doubts there for a minute with Power Rangers, but with this book I hope it can redeem itself. Otherwise, it's been a great journey. We'll see if I'll keep this, but yeah, surely for the reread I'm gonna have an open mind. I'm a person that has never watched, I think I watched one Mighty Morphin Power Rangers episode, otherwise it never really took off in Sweden. And yeah, but I really like what they did with this. It made it very accessible even for a person that had not watched a single TV episode or movie beforehand. And next up, the rest of the chunk is, I'm gonna tell you already, it's all gonna be Marvel Omnibus that I've been waiting to read for so long. It's been more than just 4 months of just seeing the releases coming out and then putting them in a box. Finally, they are here. I'm gonna start with one that I've been waiting for the most, I think. The Immortal Iron Fist by Ed Brubaker, Matt Fraction, and others. And yeah, I went with this cover from the first printing. Of course, the first printing had a black spine on it. No biggie, I have a system, even for the ones that has a different spine. And yeah, I've been wanting to read this ever since I actually watched a review video from an old buddy, like 10 years back now, talking about YouTube and everything. And don't really know if he still does his review videos, but yeah, I really liked what I saw, the artwork and everything, and of course it's Ed Brubaker, so. And Matt Fraction also has a big part of this. And Matt Fraction does a good job when it comes to single characters, not so much teams, I've heard, so yeah, I don't know what to make about that. Probably gonna try to make my own opinion by reading this. But yeah, I've been waiting a long time to read about the Immortal Iron Fist. And the only exposure that I have of a character is when he either showed up in the team of the New Avengers or the Netflix TV series. So yeah, let's see what this can make of my impression of Danny Rand. And next up, we have another omnibus that collects some hardcovers that I initially wanted to get, but when I heard that an omnibus was going to come out, had to wait a bit longer, but it's finally here. And that is the Young Avengers Omnibus by Alan Heinberg and Jim Chung. And I really love Jim's artwork on this, and hopefully he does most of the interiors on this one. Of course, there is another Young Avengers Omnibus by Gillen, but the artwork there didn't speak to me as much, and I don't know much about the certain stories that is in that book, but what I heard that is in this one, I mean, I don't think WandaVision took a lot of stuff out of this one as much as they did some concept stuff out of the Vision by Tom King, but I guess it's a mix of it, right? And they've started to introduce a lot of these characters now in the MCU, and I'm curious. And I want to expand on my Marvel reading, but I'm very, very selectful when it comes to the books that is coming into my collection. But yeah, what I've seen of this, it has me intrigued. That's a lot of Marvel, actually. I used to show DC books all the time, but they kind of lost me on what we're printing right now. I have 3 more books and they're all Spidey related. So here we go. First up, the Nick Spencer The Amazing Spider-Man run, Volume 1 out of 2. And this collects 43 issues of just Amazing Spider-Man, and then some, it says HU Hunter something. I don't remember the event that was going on within Expenser's run. It had something to do with Kraven, the Last Hunter. And there are also some other issues collected within this one, but big chunk of issues collected within it, and rightfully so. One more volume and it's all collected in omnibus format. So I have read all the material that's collected within this one in single issue format, but not what is gonna be collected in the second one. So I might hang on to this, not looking into it before the second volume comes out later this year, but still happy to have it here. And then the second to last book of this haul, it's of course Spidey, as I told you, and this one is from another universe, the Ultimate Universe. And this is volume 2, and as you can see, I went with the symbiote variant yet again. First one was with Venom, now we have Ultimate Carnage on the cover. And on the backside, I love it when they put the covers of all the included issues on the backside without the titles and everything. I think they call them virgin covers. And yeah, I have of course read these in the other formats. I've read in the deluxe hardcover editions, now trying to sell them off because yeah, finally collected within the preferred format, and I cannot wait for volume 3. I have just pre-ordered it, and we only need one more volume for them to officially have been collecting all of the Ultimate Spider-Man within omnibus format. So yeah, and now our final book, and it is none other than the biggest Spider-Man event ever so far, and that is of course Spider-Verse Omnibus and Spider-Geddon. But Spider-Verse is the biggest as I've seen it, and I haven't actually read Spider-Geddon, so it's fun to actually have a book with material that I haven't read before. And yeah, one note though, this is not the cover that I thought that I pre-ordered, but it is. It is the correct one that I pre-ordered, so no fault on their side, but maybe I should check out my artist names when I prefer to pre-order a certain cover, because on this particular occasion they didn't show the image of the book that you were pre-ordering. My mistake. So when I initially opened up the box, I was thinking, that's interesting, but a cover is just a cover. You're gonna look at this for about 30 seconds before you open it up and dwell into the thing that really matters. So this cover is just fine, and very happy with it. And as I said, all of these books that I showed you in this video, I'm gonna have a photo shoot of them and post on my Instagram, and links are down below if you want to check them out. So we'll have some deeper views on all of these books and pages. And I thank you so much for watching this video, of course, and hope you like it. Hope you will subscribe. And I'm gonna show you even more books next week, because I think we are due for a graphic novel collection update. Don't you? I think so. So that is the video for this week. I hope you'll have a great weekend, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye now.